Bruce Lee, the gimmick that became a legend, the untold 1966 San Francisco demonstration, Star World Insider documentary stepping into a dimly lit gym in San Francisco, 1966. The air thick with the scent of sweat and polished wood floors. Dozens of martial artists from ancient lineages, karate, taekwondo, kung fu, lined up to showcase their perfected forms, their synchronized katas, their board-breaking power. The crowd expects tradition, heritage, applause for the expected. But then, slotted as a mere afterthought, a gimmick to sell tickets, enters a young man in a plain black uniform. He's not a revered master. He's a TV actor from the Green Hornet, dismissed as a flashy novelty. What happens next? He doesn't just perform, he revolutionizes the room, humbles skeptics, and ignites a spark that would echo through martial arts history. A grandmaster bows in respect, the audience rises in awe, and Bruce Lee transforms from sideshow to icon in one unforgettable night. This isn't Hollywood fiction, it's the hidden story that foreshadowed his global legacy. Welcome to Star World Insider, where we uncover the raw, untold tales of Hollywood legends and celebrities who shaped our world. If this hook has you locked in, smash that like button now, subscribe for more epic deep dives, and activate the notification bell so you never miss a revelation like this. Today we're journeying back to 1966 for over an hour of immersive storytelling, Bruce Lee's night as the gimmick that became a legend. Stick around till the end. We've got exclusive insights, rare anecdotes, and a twist on how this moment birthed Jeet Kune Do. Let's dive in. To fully grasp the magnitude of that fateful night in San Francisco, we must first rewind to the broader canvas of martial arts in 1960s America. This was an era when Eastern disciplines were just beginning to pierce the veil of Western curiosity. Post-World War II, American GIs returning from Asia brought back whispers of karate from Japan, taekwondo from Korea, and kung fu from China. Dojos sprouted in coastal cities like San Francisco and Los Angeles, often run by immigrants or veterans clinging to traditional forms. These schools emphasized lineage, for generations of Okinawan masters, as the script's announcer might proclaim, with rigid katas, belt systems, and a deep reverence for ancient rituals. Innovation. It was often seen as heresy. Bruce Lee, however, was cut from a different cloth. Born in San Francisco on November 27, 1940, during the Hour of the Dragon, Li Junfan, his Chinese name meaning return again, seemed destined for extraordinary paths. His father, Li Hoichen, a Cantonese opera star, and mother, Grace Ho, exposed him to performance from infancy. By age 6, Bruce had appeared in films in Hong Kong where the family relocated. But the streets of Kowloon were his true forge. Gang violence was rampant in the 1950s. Bruce, with his quick temper, found himself in brawls that demanded real combat skills, not theatrical poses. At 13 he began training under Wing Chun legend Yip Man, mastering close quarters efficiency, sticky hands, chain punches, wooden dummy work. Yet even then Bruce questioned limits. Why adhere to one style when the world offered more? By 1959, sent back to America to escape escalating dangers, Bruce arrived in Seattle with $100 and a dream. Enrolling at the University of Washington in philosophy, he taught martial arts to pay bills, opening the Junfan Gung Fu Institute. His students, a mix of races, defying traditional exclusivity, witnessed his evolving hybrid, blending Wing Chun with boxing footwork, inspired by Muhammad Ali, fencing thrusts and judo throws. This was the seed of Jeet Kune Do, though not yet named. Bruce's philosophy? Absorb what is useful, discard what is useless, add what is specifically your own. It was radical in an era where masters guarded secrets like treasures. Meanwhile, martial arts demonstrations in the 1960s were formal affairs. Events like the Long Beach International Karate Championships, which Bruce attended in 1964 and 1967, featured board breaks, high kicks, and synchronized drills. Crowds applauded precision, not practicality. In 1964 at Long Beach, Bruce stunned with feats like two-finger push-ups and the one-inch punch, sending volunteer Bob Baker reeling in pain. He critiqued rigid styles. Classical methods are like wet clay, they harden and crack under pressure. Reactions were mixed, some booed the upstart, others were mesmerized. There he met Taekwondo pioneer Jin Rhee trading techniques. Bruce learned the side kick, Rhee the non-telegraphic punch. San Francisco's scene was vibrant but conservative. Chinatown dojos preserved pure forms, while broader events mixed styles but clung to tradition. Into this world stepped Bruce in 1966, invited to a local display not as a teacher, but as a gimmick. The Pacific Coast Martial Federation, seeking to boost attendance, plastered hand-drawn posters. Star of the upcoming TV series The Green Hornet, see his lightning-fast skills live. Bruce, filming as Kato, the masked chauffeur with superhuman agility, was seen as entertainment, not enlightenment. Older masters muttered, actors doing kicks for applause. Little did they know this novelty would expose the cracks in their rigidity. If this historical backdrop has you intrigued about how martial arts evolved, drop a comment below. What's your favorite 1960s martial arts style? Like this video to support more insider histories, subscribe to Star World Insider and turn on notifications. We've got Jackie Chan stunts and more celebrity origins coming up. But as the event approached, whispers of doubt swirled. Would this TV star flop or flip the script? Stay with me. Next, we explore Bruce's mindset and the build-up to that transformative night. Bruce Lee in 1966 was a man on the cusp. At 25, he was already a father, son Brandon born in 1965, and husband to Linda Emery met at university. His Green Hornet role, while groundbreaking as an Asian lead in American TV, typecast him as the exotic sidekick. Behind the scenes, Bruce chafed at Hollywood's racism. He conceived Kung Fu for TV, only to see it go to David Carradine. This fueled his determination to prove martial arts' depth beyond stereotypes. His training was obsessive. Daily routines included 500 punches per hand, 2,000 kicks, isometrics, and reading, from Lao Tzu to Western philosophers like Alan Watts. Bruce viewed martial arts as self-expression, not rote repetition. I fear not the man who has practiced 10,000 kicks once, but the man who has practiced one kick 10,000 times, he famously said. Yet, he adapted, incorporating weights for functional strength, running for endurance, stretching for flexibility. His body, 5 feet 8 inches, 135 pounds of wired muscle, was a weapon of precision. The invitation to the San Francisco display came via Phil Trainer, a dojo manager hoping Bruce's TV fame would draw crowds. Just give him some kicks, a backflip, Phil advised. But Bruce saw opportunity. He'd faced skepticism before. In Seattle, challenges from doubters. In Oakland, the 1964 Wong Jack Man fight, where differing accounts claim Bruce won but realized Wing Chun's limits, accelerating Jeet Kune Do's development. That bout, sparked by teaching non-Chinese, lasted minutes in Bruce's telling, with him chasing Wong around the room. Arriving at the gym, let's envision it as a community pavilion in SF's Bay Area, packed with 200 spectators, practitioners from Shotokan Karate, Aikido, Kenpo. Bruce stretched silently. His movements? Fluid, dancer-like, belying the power within. Skeptics like the fictionalized Masaru Watanabe, perhaps inspired by real masters like Masoyama or contemporaries, dismissed him. Jugglers move fast too. Bruce ignored it, studying instead, analyzing stances, predicting weaknesses. As the display began with bows and lineage praises, Bruce observed. Taekwondo high kicks elicited polite claps. Kung Fu katas, nods of approval. The atmosphere was orderly, expected, a far cry from the street fights that shaped him. Hey, if Bruce's revolutionary mindset resonates with you, pause and like this video. Share your own martial arts story in the comments. Subscribe to Star World Insider for more on legends like Lee, and hit that bell. Our next episode dives into his Hollywood battles. 2 hours into the event, as audiences trickled out, the announcer boomed, "Straight from Hollywood, the man with the fastest hands in television, Bruce Lee." Scattered applause, a few whistles from teens. Bruce stepped forward, plain uniform contrasting the colorful GIs. He paused, then posed his question, what is martial arts? Tradition, repetition, or adaptation and honest expression in combat? The room hushed. Bruce challenged, many here perform incredible techniques, but what if interrupted? If an opponent doesn't follow your form? Scoffs echoed, but Bruce dropped into stance. Rather than tell you, I'd like to show you. Anyone for light sparring, any style? Silence, then volunteers. A karate brown belt lunged with a punch. Bruce parried, tapped his chest in seconds. This punch from the shoulder lacked hip rotation. Next, Taekwondo, predictable kick chambered, countered swiftly. A boxer, guard strong but base vulnerable to sweep. Each time Bruce bowed, explained without taunt, teaching the crowd. Murmurs grew, skeptics leaned in. The gym once bored buzzed. Bruce's speed blurred, his adaptation seamless. He embodied his philosophy, feel the opponent, react without thought. Then the climax, Masaru stepped forward. Breath held, challenge? No, a deep bow. I had forgotten why I began martial arts. Thank you for reminding me. If this dramatic turn has you on the edge, comment, mind blown. Like, subscribe, bell on, and more twists ahead. The bow's silence was profound. Masaru addressed the crowd. This young man showed understanding over speed, feeling over forms. We must question to grow. Applause built, slow, meaningful. Bruce bowed humbly. Backstage, Phil stuttered, "What was that?" "Bruce, martial arts should make you feel, not just follow." As Bruce left, students reenacted his moves. The Examiner article spread word. An unknown TV actor turned display into lesson. Letters flooded the Federation. Disbelief, gratitude. Masaru's dojo evolved. More exploration, mixed techniques. He hung a photo of Bruce inspiring students. Bruce returned to Green Hornet, his intensity intimidating stunts. The event solidified his path, influencing Jeet Kune Do's formalization in 1967. This night foreshadowed Bruce's impact. Jeet Kune Do challenged systems influencing MMA UFC founders Site Lee. Films like Enter the Dragon, 1973, globalized his vision. Tragically, Bruce died at 32, but his philosophy endures. A decade later, a visitor to Masaru's dojo brought his son, igniting a spark via that. Today, in dojos worldwide, stories of that night persist, a reminder to adapt, question, discover. There you have it, Bruce Lee, the gimmick who became legend. What inspires you about his story? Comment below. Like if transformed, subscribe to Star World Insider, activate notifications for more. Next, Biolo Young Secrets. Share with friends. Thanks for watching, keep questioning.